Yo, so guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Fangoriak. This is the team race monster, and it is at rank 4, level 142. So today I'm going to go ahead and do a overall review because this monster was requested by so many of you guys. So I finally have the chance to go ahead and do a review. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alright, so where to start off with this monster? First of all, the top 2 race team went for what, over 300 or 400 laps for this monster? That's insane, right? But anyways, is this monster really worth that many laps? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Trait wise, not so good. Area Nightmare status caster, you do have immune to trigger death and then immune to fear. The nice thing with trigger death is that it also gives you immunity to, it gives you immunity to 2 things. One is the trigger death, which is the death countdown, and then also immediate death. So if any monsters have like skills like Calamatibus does, right, 10% chance of instantly defeating the monster. Now last but not least, immunity to fear. I feel like that doesn't really help you as much as you think. There are some situations, obviously there's monsters that has fear skills like Heyman. There's also that one PvP monster, the Gold Legends Pass from the past, that's really good, people still use nowadays. But there's just a few monsters with the immunity to fear that players use, but I feel like it could have been better if it was like maybe dodge area, 50% damage boost instead of the status area nightmares, because attackers don't need area nightmares. No, not at all. This monster is an attacker, by the way. So take a look at the stats: 29,336 power, 776,345 life, and 16,081 speed at level 142. Let's take a look at the skills. Massive dark damage to an enemy, steals life from target. So this is one of those monsters that deals damage and then steals life. You do have Anima Stomp, which is a moderate nature damage to all enemies, applies increased healing. Really? Increased healing? Alright, so moderate dark damage to an enemy, steals life from target. Again, another steal life from target. And then last but not least, Sabertooth, which is a moderate dark damage to all enemies, applies Bane and Nightmares. Now I do like this AoE skill because it comes with 2 tortures, but again, this monster doesn't have any PER skills. It doesn't have anything that will bypass, taunt, mega taunt, or just everything in general. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have cold blood, pierce, none of that, unfortunately. Life Flick, which is a low dark damage to an enemy, steals life from target, increases its maximum life by 20%. You do have this low nature damage that comes with Bane to all enemies. Yeah, none of these are really worth running, really. In my personal opinion, I think these are the 4 best skills to run. You do have 2 single targets and then 2 AoEs. Now the nice thing is you do have that nature AoE as well, so this monster is double element, but then that nature can also be bad because right now this is the current meta is still fire, right? Cupid, Serpentix. This monster will just get destroyed. So I feel like it wasn't really worth not even 200 laps. It wasn't even worth 85 laps, to be honest. Our team went for like 10 laps or something. But yeah, good for them though. They had fun, racing. Congrats to both teams for reaching over 400 laps, but in my personal opinion, I think it wasn't worth it. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the shield. So the best shield to give would probably be Mermaid Sphere Band, unless you have access to this one, but I'm gonna give this. And for sword, you probably either do Trim Sword. Honestly, any sword really works, but here's the thing though with this monster. Unfortunately, you don't have any relics that will regenerate your stamina. Now I know that there is this one sword right here that actually does regenerate your stamina, but again, when the turn starts, if any allies under control status, they need to be controlled in order for you to gain stamina, which sucks. So yeah, unfortunately this monster doesn't really have a good way to regenerate stamina. So when it comes down to runes, what I would recommend doing is giving 2 strength and 1 speed. So if you have 2 strength and 1 speed, just go ahead and slap it. It doesn't matter what level it is. So here I'm just gonna give in these level 7s because I'm not sure if she's actually going to use this monster for future wars or whatever, or just use it in general. Really, I'm gonna give in a speed rune, not a mutated. Let's give this level 7 here. She has over 115. By the way, huge thanks to one of my teammates, Bunky, for letting me borrow her account. This is her account, okay? So anyways, 1 strength, 1 speed, I think that's fine for now. You can do 2 strength and 1 speed again, or you could do triple strength if you want, but this monster is going to be a bit slow. Keep that in mind. So we have 21k speed, not bad. Let's give this a go. So we do have a monster that will basically provide damage boost, heal, NER, PER, trade disable. I'm not sure if I actually mentioned trade disable yet, but yeah, he basically comes with everything. They can an 11 monster, so it's a really good monster to pair it up with. So here's what I'm gonna do. I will do a AoE trade table, so open up the path for the monster, since unfortunately he does not come with any PER skills or any skills that will bypass large area. You do have an AoE skill. I'd probably use this. Let's get rid of that one monster so that he does an NER and apply anticipation to everybody. I don't care about the anticipation part. I just don't like the fact that he NERs. He's gonna make the battle longer. I'm gonna do this so that we get rid of the main threat. And then I think that monster is also... Oh wait, never mind. Okay, he survived. Now I hope you don't... Okay, I thought that you were actually going to bring back the other monster. So I could trade the table here if I wanted to. Or I could do this. Actually, let me go with the damage boost. That way we one-tap Ural. Because Ural is the main threat here. Again, those dark skills will actually help you against these earth monsters. So for example, Ural, if you ever go up against Ural, it's going to most likely one-tap it. Depending on the level and if you have a decent rune. So we do have both moderate skills. This is a 40%, this is also a 40%. So this one steals life from target, but again, you don't really need to steal anything because we have a tank here. And let's say if that tank ended up dying or got trade tabled or PER'd and then he took some damage, then those skills would come in handy and help him out a little bit. But again, for attackers, I feel like what attackers really need is something fancy, you know what I mean? Like for example, like anticipation would be nice. Damage boost status casters, dodge area, pierce, cold blood, those types of things. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And now that we open up the path a little bit, let me go ahead and deal... Should I deal the massive or should I apply some tortures? If I deal the tortures, I feel like you're going to NER anyways and regain his... whatchamacallit? Mega Taunt. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze him just in case if you don't NER. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. That's why I didn't apply those tortures with the AoE skill. Oh, now I can't do anything. Look at that. Let's go ahead and charge up. Yeah, I can't do anything. So I'm gonna have to wait for them to get a turn in. And then I can do something. See, that's what I meant earlier. Like, so I could give double damage right now and just most likely obliterate him. Because I don't have that AoE moderate skill. Yeah, look at this. This AoE moderate will just one-tap this King Adam. 500k times 3. Look at that. Beautiful. So we got rid of one. And he was a good one. Now we just have to worry about Cupid next. And then after that, Elvira. I feel like this Cupid can't do much. Because look at the damage he's dealing. And he just got hit thanks to the shield that I'm equipped with. What? You actually did eliminate my monster. Never mind. I take back what I said back. We'll just do this. We might still be able to win this actually. Yeah, I think. Yeah. This trade tables PERs applies Drawn and Megastun. Yeah, we need that. Let's do it. Oh wait. It doesn't PER and then trade the table. It trade tables first and then PER because this monster has access to Celestial. I noticed it last second when I used it. It's fine. It's okay. We're still going to win this. Let's just go ahead and... Oh wait. She has Water Shield. She doesn't... I could still bypass that. Bam, take that. Take that, Elvira. We're still gonna win, even without our attacker. Yeah. But anyways, guys, so let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this monster. I personally think it's actually a good monster for starters only. But other than that, like, look at his stamina cost here. 70 stamina and 4 cooldown. I know many other monsters with massive, you know, whatever skill, massive damage, that has less stamina to like no cooldown. That's insane. But yeah, stamina cost is really high on this monster. Unfortunately, cooldowns is also pretty high. And traits are pretty bad. Relics are pretty bad. Relics could have been better. Like, instead of the shield, you could have given it... The least you could have given it would have been like an armor. That way, Kilorok's armor would be able to heal him and regenerate stamina. That would have been a lot better than a shield. But the ultimate is called Dark Hell Beast, which removes all negative status effects from itself, deals moderate dark damage and applies fear. No. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's monster video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next one. Peace out.